on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Vols will kick it off to get us underway. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Kentucky's offense takes the field for the first time today. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
He couldn't get it to the corner as this defense opening things up with a big play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
He's got him. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah,
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47. We'll go to work for the first time today. Ready to fire from the pistol. To the ground with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games just because of the body blow effect.
The Vols want to crank the tempo. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Quick pass on the jet motion.
They don't think they get around nobody.
A 4th down stop.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He has the first and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the Wildcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm now. Take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver are the same holes there.
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Kentucky! A great catch and run for 6. And it feels... to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not they stop him at the 21. So here is the Tennessee offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that. But your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. Decided to go for it, we didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here and take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Volunteers are in the hurry-up. The Big Orange churning out those first downs on the ground, sort of like Arian Foster used to do.
Yeah, you couldn't write the script any better. Just pound the ball, establish the run game, opens up the play action, exactly how you want to run your offense.
The Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Matthews. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Good job by the receiver there not to run in. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive
Doesn't get stopped.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll leave it with him. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. Off to the races. Touchdown, Wildcats. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
The quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like
First
receiver, but they're not a receiver.
game.
And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he heard it.
The 2024 season for Tennessee had some highs, wins over Bama, Florida, and Oklahoma. Man, did it end with a thud. They got clipped by the Ohio State buzzsaw and then suffered the big shocker of the offseason with Nico Iamaleava jumping into the transfer portal.
Yeah, I don't know that there was a more interesting offseason than in Knoxville. The quarterback spot, the drama, the back and forth, and Nico leaves, and then Joey Aguirre, who he goes to UCLA, Nico, and now the guy who transferred there transfers to Tennessee. So quarterback roulette, and Tennessee has a new guy.
There are things I expected to remain consistent, at least with Tennessee, though. Tim Banks is going to do a great job at defensive coordinator on that side. Much around the quarterback spot, there are other facets to this team that make them very dangerous.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Vols will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead.
Well,
This drive will open from the 15. They'll try the run. Runs through a tackle. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
Man, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the grab close to the logo. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. This should be the last play of the quarter. Hold it, finds his man on the left. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. First play of the period, first down here. The give from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
To the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Matthews. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Vols headed quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols!
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they forced the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Way be there plugged at home.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they self-block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to trust.
So that's what
well, the offense on 3rd down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up 4th down.
He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. And the returner will be dragged down. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Bringing the heat.
Threw it away.
Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. And the Volunteers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The the Volunteers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Now the play fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Unleashes one. He makes the catch.
He had on to it after the hit.
And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
I didn't think he was going to hold on to
First
it.
down from the 37-yard line. That's caught. It's long. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Kentucky trying to get a little scratch in the red zone. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
And the Vols can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snaps, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready.
Looking for a huge play. And
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
we'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Vols are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a hit. Catch in the middle. It's Matthews. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout is called, and And it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. This lower intestinal fortitude, 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude, 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Snap it to the back. And the Volunteers get it past the sticks.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, 4th down in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
The Volunteers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
They'll go to the ground. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming.
Tie game.
Played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun 1st half between these rivals. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best 1st half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know.
The Wildcats will kick it away to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here is the Tennessee offense. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, partner? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays?
Turning on the Jets.
Go.
There he goes.
Come on, keep going.
He's at the touchdown, Tennessee. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Cincinnati has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Nippert Stadium. They're up by 7 over Baylor. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The inside handoff. Looking for room at the 25. He's loose. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. That'll be a first down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
They've given up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
They booted away. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And the Vols now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Staley. He'll be stopped short behind the game. Needed about 3 more on that one. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it.
Damn.
Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. And they're
Fuck,
dragging
I thought that was
return on the interception.
And we've called his name.
Damn, that
and
was
that's
corner 2. I thought it was a
interception
fucking
number 6.
DN.
That's 6. He just continues to find ways to find the football and make plays for this defense.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Ball down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Here's the handoff. Plows through the defense. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Runs through the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Here comes the field goal unit.
Off the edge.
And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It's good. Easy call for the
Dumbass
Rams.
interception.
That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And that throw was a bullet by the quarterback on that curl route in zone coverage. And how about the anticipation? He gets rid of this pass before his receiver is even turned around. I love it.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Vols want to move quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's
Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Power football with the run. It's a seam wide open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Here comes the hurry up.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. It's 3rd and 5. Finds his big tight end. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
Nice second down defense there that time. It looked like the defense was anticipating the drag route that time. We saw they were able to rally to the ball, get him down on the ground. It now sets up 3rd down in the red zone. Let's see what they do here.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. Touchdown Volunteers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This is He's like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Going right to work up top. Unloads it downfield. He's got it on the outside. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the RPO, complete. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? So here is the Tennessee offense. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking for space. It's Lewis. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Volunteers in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Kick is in the air. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And this defense right now is pinning their ears back with a huge lead in the 4th quarter, and you're seeing that coming off the edge. They're not even respecting run. because they don't have to. They know that this opponent is going to throw the football. They're taking wider splits. They're getting up the field. They're using their speed, and that time tracking the quarterback down for a big sack.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
And the most important thing is the clock ticking for this defense, but you get a stop right here on 4th down, and this ball game is over. So one big stop, and you end this thing.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires one.
Oh, wow, how we...
deep.
Bro, my best corner?
On that play, and they find their way to the 36. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
3rd down play from the gun. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day, this one from 23. He splits the uprights. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
And you know, if you're the receiver there, you just want to know where the sticks are. Maybe extend your route a little bit more so that you know you get the 1st down after making the catch. 4th and short now, let's see what they do.
Possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big time risk on 4th down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
We're seeing this more and more often in college football with the analytics and everything else, but 4th and inches, they decide to go for it and they pick it up on the ground.
You know, I really think it's a smart move, too, because why just give up and hand them the ball and give the defense a boost of morale that they really didn't earn?
Yeah, and I like the decision, too, based on who their personnel is and what their identity is as an offense. They want to be physical and control the line of scrimmage. It's a good call.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for room. It's Thomas. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Obviously backed up against it. Time running out. Got to get the football back. 2 good plays. Now 3rd down. I stay aggressive. Have to come after him. If they decide to throw the football, so be it. But stay aggressive. Get that football back for your offense.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They'll immediately call timeout. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
Oh, shit, that's supposed to be
Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown.
shit.
And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Now, a 4th down.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab past the marker. And he steps in just in the nick of time to get the touchdown they need. And now they need to cap it with a 2.
Great job by this offense, but the work is not done. You knew what you needed when you started this drive. Late in this ball game, time's running out. It's not on your side. I got to find my play, my best two-point conversion to go tie this puppy up.
Trying to barge their way in. He is in there, and he's got the two, and we are all tied up here deep in the fourth. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the right. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, and it's picked off. This great effort on the final play of regulation. We've got more football ahead.
Of course we got overtime.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
I don't even know what those are.
First play of the first possession of OT. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the ball's racing to the line in the hurry up. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. All they needed was a few inches, and the defense was not having it.
Damn, only one, though. This might be a game.
Trying to get it to the marker. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7.
Man, you play the whole game. Now it's coming down to what? A couple of plays. It's in overtime. You're starting to move the ball closer to the opponent's end zone. Got to make a play. Got to protect the football. What's your go-to play after watching this whole game develop?
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Back to pass.
Bro, what the?
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
You got great field position here. You got
we got
a go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation.
They'll look to throw on third and goal.
Let's get it. Motherfucking tight end.
They jump on top here in OT.
Let's get it.
Is there anything this dude can't do? He's channeling his inner Condridge Holloway, Heath Schuler, or dare I say, the great Peyton Manning.
I bet he can't lead the band, Reese. I bet he's not allowed to do that. He's having himself a day, but he's not there yet. But, man, putting up some stats, doing what he wants, this offense is absolutely cooking.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28.
Defense. Let's get a stop, y'all.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Wants to throw on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Damn.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Bought a little time, lets it go.
There we go. Way to pass. There we go.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. They got the score. Now to see if they go for the win.
Bro, how?
Obviously,
How
very
do we
hard to complete passes in this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by one. Now you got to make the decision. Are you going to go for it and try to end the game right here? Put this game in our offense's hands?
Come on.
What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
Damn.
One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. To the air on first down. There's the pressure. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling it plays.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's gone! A hero for the game! A game-winning field goal in overtime!
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run.
Oh, it's that
in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Face gone. Fuck, I misread. Damn, I read that shit wrong. Fuck.
The Vols trying to find their
Oh,
way
shit, I
forward
read
after the
that
big
shit
loss
wrong.
on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Matthews. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They've got a little work in front of them here on 3rd down if they want to keep this drive alive and try to win it with a touchdown.
Let's see. Matthews, get over for it.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Fuck.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation. Want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. And he'll reach for a 53-yarder and have to guide it in with precision from the right side.
Let's get it.
And he
what?
No good.
Get the fuck out of here.
By a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like